Welcome everybody out to our Last Man Standing Motorsports Sunday night GT3 Challenge. This is the Dragonfyre GT3 Challenge. Dragonfyre Artistry is our sponsor tonight, with Bailey Rapier as the owner. Bailey is an artist and runs the Dragonfyre Artistry website, Facebook page, creates car paints and crafts and drawings, paintings, anything else. Digital artist, painting artist, all kinds of things. Thank Bailey for helping us sponsor this race. This is our Sunday night race for Last Man Standing Motorsports. This is Ron with Big Wizard TV. Happy to be out here with you right now in the booth, but I am going to be running tonight. So far, fourth fastest out of the, what do we got, 10 drivers out here so far. During practice, Philip Scott has been able to put down the quickest lap, followed by Ray Heelick, Brandon Dooley, myself, then Tyler Greger, Zach Howell, Ryan Frey, Joe Fierro, Jeff Wyatt, and Michael Mooney is our 10. Those are our 10 drivers. So thanks for coming out and joining us tonight. Appreciate you being here with us here at Big Wizard TV. We are in race number 2 of this Dragonfyre GT3 Challenge. Let me catch you up on the points from last week. We had Philip Scott with the win, then Brandon Dooley, Paul Bilson, Mackenzie Mann, Joe Fierro, Brian Frey, myself in 7th, Thomas Lorenz, Michael Mooney, Jeff Wyatt, Hannah Howell, Tyler Greger, Chip Hansen, Zach Howell. We're missing a few drivers tonight. We picked up one more, but don't see Paul or Mackenzie out tonight. Missing Thomas and Hannah and Chip, so quite a few missing, and we're going to see if we can push through without them. You do get 3 misses. This is a 14 race series, and you do get 3 race misses, or 3 races that will not count as part of your total championship score. So if you race all 11, then you will be able to drop your 3 lowest scores. So that's the way the series works this season. Made a few changes. We're doing standing starts. We're doing fixed setups. So everybody's running the same high downforce setup on all the cars. The guys out front are in the BMWs, but I do not suspect that's because they're in the BMWs, because as you notice, third is Brandon in the Porsche, about a second back from those guys. I'm in the Lamborghini, then Tyler is in the Mercedes. So top 5, we've got 4 manufacturers represented. And we'll see if anybody else joins us here in the next little bit. Before we get started, looks like we are about 16 minutes left in our practice session. So started up a little bit early, but we'll get you on track here for the race tonight. This should be a pretty good race as Ray and Philip battle it out up front. Myself, Brandon, Tyler, and Zach are all really close. Or myself, Brandon, and Tyler in practice laps are all pretty close together. Looks like Zach and Ryan, Joe and Jeff and Mooney are all pretty close as well. So it should be a good race. There are a couple fast repairs out here tonight. This is a tough track at the top of the hill, but towing back from an incident will wipe you out. It's a long tow from the top of the hill, and it is rough on the top. Concrete walls, as you can see, I'm going through it right now. You go uphill through the concrete wall barrier section. You go across a little short chute at the top, and then you go back down the other side. As we see Brandon coming across the top right now. Little short chute with a kink in it. And then he hits turn 11. Whoa! Mooney will not quite hit turn 11. He's right behind Brandon and kind of stops at turn 11. But, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way to 18 are basically one set of S curves. So let's jump in with, let's see who's coming around. Everybody's now off the track that was in that area, so we'll see if Joe goes around, or if Mooney, or there's a couple of guys on the track now. We'll jump in with Ryan Fry here. We'll jump into the cockpit camera. And you see he's coming into turn 2 here as he starts the uphill section. The concrete walls begin, and up the hill they go. See how he does with right behind Mr. Mooney in front of him. So they go through the left-hand kink, hard on the brakes, turn left up the hill, back on the gas, try not to lose control, and then up through what they call the quarry. Ray has posted a new quickest lap with a 2:05.8. So here's the top section. It widens out a little bit. You get a little bit of grass on the side, and then at turn 11 right here, hard on the brakes, back down the hill through 12, 13, 14, and 15. Trying not to lose control of the car as you go down here, because if you do get turned around, there's no way to get the car back around. And then this final elbow, they call it Forest Elbow, that is turn 18. As Ryan just tags that outside wall. Again, concrete barrier. Really, really rough. And then you're back out in the open section. There are still concrete walls, but they're not quite as close, and your track is not as difficult to deal with. So we'll jump up through here with Tyler. 5th place right now in the practice session for his speed of 2:07.9, I believe. Ooh, looks like Brandon's picking things up a little. Yep, Tyler's 2:07.970. Brandon's picked up to a 2:07 flat, so he's moving into that 2:06 range. Oop, and he has the same problem in turn 18 as he crinkles up the front fender of that one. So, yeah, quite challenging out there through that top section, and that is where the big boys are doing it right. So, all right, well, we're going to throw you back out here to most exciting camera angle per the view of iRacing. Let them make the calls for you. I'm going to throw us into the lobby here with our drivers. Looks like there are 6 drivers currently in the lobby of the 10 that are out there tonight. The other guys are not on Discord. So I'm going to throw everybody out there for the broadcast, and we'll listen to the chitter chatter as we go. But again, thanks for being here, and I will be in the cockpit soon doing some more practice laps.
Hill that I'm screwing up. Trying to wreck Ryan. Yeah, about the same. Yeah, but it's mostly because I'm being in an accident, not trying to actually wreck him. So I have a quick driver question. If you wanted to watch the race, where would you watch it at? it is, yeah. But I'll have to have a conversation with the guys in charge of that booth there and let them know that that wizard with that spelling made me think of something else. Well, I'm not. I get that, but it's. I thought of something else because I literally saw the stream and the logo pop up, and I transposed a couple letters, and I was like, I wonder if he knows that. Probably, but we won't get into it on broadcast. No. Yeah, we're sorry, but currently Ray setting the fastest lap in practice. Philip Scott right behind him. Brandon Dooley, Ron Gaivo, Tyler Greger, Zach Howe, Joe Ferrero, Brian Frey, Jeff White, and Michael Mooney with times out on the course currently. And we have a large assortment of cars between the Porsche, the Ford, the Lamborghini, the Mercedes, and the BMW.
I'm assuming our lower numbers are due to people not owning this track. This is not an everyone track. Should be, just isn't.
Yeah.
iRacing does a special event series here once a year, where they run the 12 hours or 1,000 kilometers of
Bathurst.
Bathurst. Yep, the Bathurst 1000, and that is with the Australian supercars, which are V8 powered sedans, hopped up and trying to drive around this track.
I don't see an issue with that.
These cars have probably about all the power you want to have up on this hill. But I suppose if you can make them faster, that's what they're going to do.
I don't think I'd want any more power.
It's not the power, it's the control of the power, which most people end up not having.
Yeah. I'm running slower times. I gotta go in the pit.
Do you get faster in the pit lane?
Might have.
I guess it depends on how bad the times are.
I guess so, huh?
My average would improve if I went through the pits.
I gotta try to eat my dinner real quick too.
You should wait about 6 minutes, maybe 10 to do that.
Nah, I'm not gonna out myself out of the qualifying here.
I was just saying, it's a good time to eat.
All right. Oh, by the way, Ron,
Yeah.
your stream still says please wait. Oh, there it
Dang
goes.
it!
Never mind. Never mind.
No.
It went. It went.
It's live.
Okay.
It's up to date.
It just changed. Sorry.
I thought I fixed it.
It was fine when I jumped on to after I found the stream at Big Wizard TV. I joined it. And
I was
It
going to
was-
check. Yeah.
it's fine. I haven't checked for sound, but I think it's fine.
It's got sound.
Yeah, the delay's perfect. I just heard me telling you the stream's fine, so it must be fine.
Yeah, it's fine now. I mean, when I pulled it up, it was still at the standby screen.
Well, I didn't have that one on very long because I put it on, took it down pretty quick. But there are times I forget, so.
It might have just been a delay.
Oh man,
Hey, Philip.
hey, Ray! I noticed Ray took back the top time.
Yep, he did.
Whew. That was It's so scary to try to like on the initial ascent part. You have to go like where those Fujitsu signs are. It's so scary to go flat out if you have to get a super fast time. Like, so many of these corners gain you so much time if you get them right. Like, even the first turn, like after the long straight, turn two. Turn two, if you run just the slightest bit wide, you lose like 3/10 minimum.
Well, I've lost more than 2/10 there. It's a pretty challenging track, that's for sure.
Yeah. I know iRacing scanned Hungaroring, so maybe they'll release it soon.
That'd be cool.
Because they mentioned Red Bull Ring and Hungaroring were in development like a few months ago, so...
Yeah, I think their development's catching up to the money they brought in last year with all the influx of racers that they had during the pandemic, and I think it's starting to show.
Yep.
Moving up to 8 cars. You know, a lot of things. Adding new tracks, working on rain. Hey, I made 2/10 improvement. Good job.
And I
suck.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Oh, everybody's already gone out. Oh boy.
There we go.
Let's go.
Put an extra 5 minutes out here. No excuses. There's no reason we should all be together either.
I just wanted to be out first, so everyone had to work around me to get good lap time.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about where you are. I'm going to let everybody by. Try to get these Michelins warmed up. Where'd you go, Mooney?
Back to the pits. I caught the wall and looped it around, and
Ah.
I just pulled a.
It's just warm up.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
Yeah, that's it for my lap.
Sorry about that.
That's all good. You gotta. Anybody in the top, just remember in the top, if you spin, get out. Because there's no way to there's no way to recover. You can't recover the car quickly enough
Yeah,
up there.
copy that. That makes sense.
And that's why we do 15 minutes.
This is a very light 0x, but maybe it'll allow me.
Zeros are zeros.
an X is an X,
Yep.
whether it's a 0 or not.
Well, at least I'll get my delta time on the screen.
Son of a.
And we're 4 minutes and 15 seconds into qualifying, and not one person has a lap yet. So we're all in the same boat.
Oh, Ray got one.
There we go. We got one now. I think Philip's about to get one.
No, I got a 0x. But yeah.
Brandon's got one up there. Mr. Clean himself.
For now.
It's a long race.
Oh, almost hit the Falcon sign.
Nice to know you guys were sandbagging during practice.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Ray,
Ray ran a 2:05.8 in practice.
Yeah.
yeah, but he had like a tailwind or something.
No, that was this practice.
I know. Wow. What did you touch the mirror on the outside of the wall? I think I may have scraped a little piece of paint off my mirror. I got a 0x somehow. Surprised we don't have Paul here tonight. He loves this track.
Nice lap, Phil.
Thanks. I was on pace for a 2:05.9, and I almost hit the grass and on the last corner.
Oh, we lost somebody.
What do you mean?
Somebody dropped out of the chat.
Mooney.
He may have just jumped down on his own.
Negative.
Oh, is he off track? Or just out of chat completely?
Looks like he's just out of chat, maybe.
No one's disconnected that I can see of.
Yeah, he's still lit up on my board. He may have just gone to concentration mode. Well, race fans, we are just about done with qualifying, unless anybody's going across the line right now, which just Tyler is. I don't think Philip's got time to get another run in, but he will finish this lap. We have our checkered flag and posting 3 additional minutes for drivers to finish up. Philip Scott is out front. Ray is not on track. So Philip will have the pole.
How?
Brandon Dooley.
Oh man,
second spot.
that was a very hard one.
Yeah, good job. Brandon Dooley in third, myself in fourth, Tyler in fifth. But Tyler did make it around, but he's no longer on the track, so he is done. Ryan Fry's still out there trying to put down a lap. He's already got a 2:10.7 in the 8th spot. See if he can improve on that. As Ryan's coming down the hill to the final corner. And
Yeah, but that one
he does improve, but not enough to get another spot. Still in 8th spot with 2:10.789. Unless you had a...
Yeah, I went off.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to get one more practice in there.
It sounded really good, you know?
It did. Thank you.
All right. Well, we got a minute and a half. We'll leave the time there as long as the simulator does. Let everybody take a quick break if needed right before we start our 60-minute race. Philip Scott and Ray on the front row. Brandon Dooley, myself on the second row. Tyler and Joe, row 3. Row 4, Jeff and Ryan. Row 4, Mooney and Zach. And Zach did not put in a time during qualifying. He was running pretty good. He was running in the 209s, I believe. So I'm not sure if he's still with us. Oh, he says let's ride. So let's go. Zach is ready to go. And hopefully somebody's trying to get in. I don't know who it was, but they were just on the chat talking to somebody. Hopefully it's
Mackenzie is trying to get
Oh,
in.
Mackenzie's gonna make it. All right. Well, hopefully he does.
Hey, he showed up in the leaderboard.
All right. If he shows his on, he needs to show his on track. I think in the next 32 seconds.
We got this.
Well, we've got the time while we wait to grid too.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I think he can join then still, but I don't know. I thought you had to be
somebody
attached.
last week.
Yeah, I think Chip was trying to get in late. I don't see him popped up on the race chat saying that he joined. Hopefully he'll get in. He's got 5 seconds, and if it's already trying to load, it'll probably let him in.
All right, good luck. Have fun.
There he is. He made it. Says he's connected. Yeah, let's have some fun out there, guys. This should be a good one. And if anybody spins on the top, just remember if you spin out on the top and you're the wrong way or sideways, you got to click back with the toe because it'll block traffic on the track.
What if you're the wrong way and sideways?
Then you need to toe, spin out of the pit lane and toe again.
What if nobody's behind you?
If you're good enough and you're confident enough in your map that you're not going to cause anything, okay. But if you cause something, that's not cool. Because you never know. I mean, you might be 5th or 6th in the race and end up winning it if somebody up front gets in a wreck. Because I've seen Bill lead this race and be out front and end up wrecking and then get back in it and keep going and wreck again. So I've seen all kinds of stuff here at this track. But it should be fun. Let's go out and have a good time. Throw down.
Did Mooney make it back?
I don't know. I think he's lit up on my leaderboard.
He's back.
Yeah, he's on here.
Oh, okay.
He's in the admin channel.
He's back in here now.
Yeah, he's here. 12 seconds. I hope either Mackenzie might end up starting from the pits or something. He's connected, but I don't think he's on track.
That may not be a bad idea anyway.
It's standing start. It shouldn't be too bad.
Oh god, I almost forgot to pull tires. Oh god. It looks like Mackenzie's starting from the pits. Oh.
You paying me back from last week, Zach?
Do what?
I said, were you paying me back from last week?
No, man, I was inside you.
I was going straight, and then I wasn't.
Man, net coded, man. I don't do that shit.
All right. Well, looks like we're going to be announcing today. And didn't really get a good start. So right now we have Philip Scott out front. Ray 0.1 seconds back. So they are nose to tail going around this track today. We got Brandon in third spot, Tyler in fourth, Joe fifth, Ryan fifth, Zach in, nope, I missed one. Tyler in fourth, Brandon third, Tyler fourth, Joe fifth, and Ray just took the lead, just nabbed the lead from Philip. We'll have to see how they do as they go around. I'm going to try to keep going, but way back now in the pack. And second to last spot, not in a good spot. So I'll try to keep it going. I'm going to drop us back down in the lobby next chance I get so we can hear everybody chit-chatting, but I will not be down there. I might just leave it up here quiet, but then you probably won't know a whole lot of what's going on. So far, looks like Ryan has had to come in. Myself and Mooney have come in. Mackenzie doesn't look like he made it out of the pits. I don't see him on track. We are on lap 7. The leaders have already passed lap 8. And we're cruising along. I was trying to take the top too fast. Of course, I'm already losing 2 seconds a lap at the top, so I really don't know what I did wrong, but it's probably why I'm running 2 seconds slower than the other guys. But I was running some 207s trying to catch up and just pushed it a little too hard, and now I am in the back. So we'll go back down to the lobby, see how things are going. High concentration track, nobody talking.
Me and Ray are going at it.
Yeah, I see you guys back and forth up there. Looks like he's got you by almost a second.
Yeah, I was trying to save a little fuel, but then trying to see what I could do, and then I brought him just a tad closer, and tad closer meant he got the draft. He was no more than like 1.7 seconds behind me that first couple laps.
Yeah, this is very high concentration.
Yeah, unless you're down on the bottom.
Yeah.
Not going up the straightaway. I had a pretty bad start. I had my already used both my fast repairs, so
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to you, Ron.
I just lost it going up the hill, and then or at the top of the hill or somewhere. Got it collected again, but then I was side by side, and car just wasn't. I don't know. Just kind of come sideways, hit the wall, and had to do a fast repair. Then I was trying to push it a little too hard, running some mid 207s. It was really good laps, but then came off the track at the top, spun around. So
Me and Fiera were fighting for fourth a while ago.
yeah, you guys are still within 10 seconds. Looks like you got Zach catching you, or Zach's catching Joe.
Oh no, I just lost it.
Oop, that's what happens when you talk.
Yeah.
Nobody else talked the rest of the race. Just kidding.
Okay.
You
But I
haven't
was
said
on
anything
the-
yet, Jeff.
When I was on the bottom of the track, I shouldn't have lost it there.
Just takes a little tiny error.
Now I just keep going sideways now. Come on.
What'd you fuck up now, Jeff? Tyler, what'd you fuck up?
It's Bathurst. It's easy to do.
I told him watch out for those walls.
He did it on the bottom where there's no walls.
Ryan, I'm
Hey,
tried
I'm
to
only
get
on a
around you,
three.
but I
I'm
was
on a
got into the
3x
grass.
incident count right now. All right.
I
haven't hit any walls. So.
I had 14 tonight at Bristol. But I also went from. I don't even know.
What are the S's? Is that the dipper?
Yeah, it's going downhill.
Yeah, but my crew chief called it the S's. The map says it's the dipper.
Then it's a dipper. I don't know.
Crew chief's
No,
wrong.
I went from 31st to 8th.
No, I got a meatball.
No, 31st to 8th, and then Rye that we picked up as a team, it went from 27th to 1st.
Nice.
I'm curious on what the points shake out down though.
Well, over here, Philip's still out front, or out front in the points. Ray's out front in the race. He's got a little bit of a gap now, almost 5 seconds.
Thankfully, there's only 3 laps until the pit stop, but I have a meatball.
Are you able to at least drive
It was just
straight?
like that, you know, that bend right before the hairpin, the Falcon, the one right before the long straight. I just made a big oopsie there, just slid my brakes and bam. It wasn't even that hard of a hit. These cars are just mean.
Doesn't take much. Oh, our voice chat's getting smaller and smaller. Mooney's back though. Hey Mooney.
Ryan, I got into the grass that first time and slid sideways. That, just so you know, it was not you or anyway.
All right, no worries.
No, but I got out of rhythm with everything going on there and wrecked it at the top and just missed Ray.
I think I can go one more lap without getting DQ'd. Let's hope.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. Your pit box is probably after the start-finish line.
Oh god, you're right.
Because it differentiates pit lane and the racetrack, he should be okay.
He's hoping you're right.
Well, I haven't done it too often where I've run up against the line there on those.
You haven't?
No. I've been so meatballed I can't drive it.
Ah. Oh, on this race today? I was
On a
thinking
couple of the
historically,
others.
yeah.
Yeah, no, on a couple others.
Yeah, I had to slow down at the top. That got me 2 meatballs, so just trying to run without hitting anything now.
Even with the damage, I'm only 9 seconds back. So I have to pit here. Should be good in the end. Alright, it hasn't DQ'd me yet. So I should be good.
If you made it into your box, you're fine.
I'm almost to my box. Almost to my box. Come on, come on, come on. I made it. Whew. That was concerning.
Dang.
Well, I had to use one fast repair on the second lap. I barely even touched the concrete wall and said, "Oh no, you got a freaking meatball! You tore up your car. Barely hit the car at 10 miles an hour."
Yeah, we've noticed with the change in the track limits where you don't go flying touching the grass anymore.
I forgot I can drive straight now.
Phillips made his stop now. He's gonna try to go to the end. We're at halfway, so that should work. Everybody's gonna need one, so we'll see how the transition comes out. Ray's still out front. Brandon's moved into second temporarily until he pulls in. Joe in third, Zach in fourth, Tyler in fifth. I think that's about it, and then Philip again. Ray's not stopping yet. And there he goes. Ray's going in. The beginning of lap 14. Well past halfway. It should be a one-stopper for Ray.
The undercut worked. I come out 7.6 seconds behind instead of almost 10. Cold tires, cooling the tires down helps a lot undercutting.
Yeah, track temp's pretty low. Tires should be pretty good shape.
Back into the 206s. Whew. I'm lucky I meatballed when I did, honestly. Oh no, wrong.
I kissed the wall, Jeff, by the way. That's what I'm letting you buy. Got damage.
I wondered what happened.
Yeah, I can't hold that speed anymore back there in the back straight.
Well, you're gonna get it back because I just tore up the front of the car.
It'll be a battle of attrition. I'm not going any faster than this.
Well, we're back in the booth. And this is Ron, Big Wizard TV, out of the race and into the booth, checking out, seeing what's going on. We got Ray up front still. Looks like he's got a little bit of a lead here. Let's jump in and see how he's doing. I'm watching Ray, looks like he is 6 seconds ahead of Philip, who they both had their final pit stop, had their pit exchange, and they are cruising along trying to get to the end. We are Let's see, 35 minutes down out of a 50-minute race. So looks like we're at lap 17 right now for Ray out of 23. And still putting in some pretty good laps. Last lap was a 2:07.1 for Ray. He is our leader. Started second. Philip Scott in the second spot. We'll jump back to his car. He's also in a BMW, similar paint. Not quite the same, but very similar. 6.1 seconds now separate the two. So Philip is gaining slightly. As you can see him on the track map going down the hill. Let's see if we can get the names of the corners up on this for you. It's going to be a little wonky, but let's see what we can do. Let me see if I can find it. Track map, turns, names, on. There we go. That might help a little bit. Not a lot, but there's a lot more information out there now. As we watch Philip. Now 5.6 the gap as they go down the front stretch into Griffin's Bend. There goes Ray through the corner. Philip coming up now. Taking that as wide as possible, cutting down through the apex. And wide on the exit and up the hill. Through the cutting and then the quarry, which are these tight hairpins. As you go uphill, you've got to keep as much speed as possible going up that hill, trying to keep your momentum going. It's a very steep hill, so if you lose momentum and lose traction trying to catch up on that hill, you will spin out, and the walls are very hard, as I have found once again here at the course called Bathurst, which is Mount Panorama in Australia. Philip is cutting into the gap now, just 5.5 seconds. Let's jump back and see what other action is going on right now. Looks like Joe and Tyler still going at it here. Joe is out in front, Tyler right behind. And these guys have been battling back and forth throughout the whole race, but Zach has gotten by them. Zach Howell in the 85 has gotten past those two drivers and has also gotten by Mooney again, or for a lap. Mooney should be showing a lap down, but shows 90 seconds back, but maybe that's relative to Zach. Not really sure, but Zach is in the 4th spot, doing really good tonight. Having a really good run. As the box is quiet, as you can tell, very, very quiet out there tonight. Might want to go back over there and try to start something up. Last time I did, I think Tyler went into the wall, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave him alone. We got Ryan showing in the 5th spot, but I think that's going to change as Joe goes across the line. We'll jump back down and watch Joe and Tyler go back and forth here. I think Ryan has had an issue, if I'm not mistaken. And I think these guys will take that spot back as they get to the bottom of the hill. They're coming down into the chase now. And Jeff Wyatt may pick up the 7th spot as well, from what I can see on the track. Into turn 23 they go. Joe followed closely by Tyler. They are about 7/10 apart. And there they jump up ahead of Ryan. As you can see, Joe now in the 5th spot, Tyler in 6th. And behind them on track is Ryan. Nope, Jeff. Jeff is behind him on track in his Kool-Aid 86 old guy racing Mercedes AMG. We've still got Ray out front. Let's go back up and check on the leaders. 5 seconds back, we've got Philip Scott in second spot. Brandon Dooley 40 seconds back in third. And then Zach in fourth spot. And then Joe and Tyler, their little duel for fifth. Jeff Wyatt is currently off track. Let's see where he's at. He was going. It looks like he is off track. That will put Ryan. Nope, Ryan might also be off track. Nope, Ryan's still going. There he is. Ryan is going up through Quarry and up across Skyline now. Skyline's this little short 2 straight kink section. And then turns 11 through 18 they call the dipper, or the S's. As you can see, the drivers have to navigate back and forth, tight right and tight left-handers with concrete on both sides. And then down into the elbow here. And back down on the straightaway to the chase. So Ray coming in for his first race of the season, still doing quite well here in this race tonight. Taking it to everybody in the BMW that he's running. He's out in front by just under 5 seconds. Philip Scott is trying his best to catch as he comes around turn 1. And they go up the hill into Griffin's Bend. As we go back to Joe and Tyler, still nose to tail, still about a half second between them. Joe holding them off for now. You pretty much have to make a mistake on this track to get, unless you're a lot faster than the driver in front of you. Somebody's got to make a mistake to have a pass. They come down through the chase, still right together. And Jeff is about 10 seconds back from these guys. Ray is only about 20 seconds back from these two. That puts Jeff in danger of getting lapped. He is only 13 seconds ahead of the leader at the moment. Jeff is running a 2:09 lap with Ray. Let's see what the last lap was for these guys. Jeff ran a 2:09.8 and Ray ran a 2:06.9. So about a 3-second per lap gain for Ray on Jeff as he's catching him. Mooney has, oh no, maybe he was in the pit box. Yep, he was in pit lane. He's coming in for some repairs. I saw him in between Philip and Ray, and I thought maybe he was out on track in between them, but he was just in the pit lane. Philip still got that 5-second gap. He caught up, started about 7 seconds back after the pit stop, caught up to about 5 seconds, and then Ray started to turn it on. So Ray is now extending his gap again. Last lap, Ray was about 0.2 quicker. He may have just been cooling the tires down, taking it easy for a few laps, making sure he had everything under him so he could run off for the victory here. We'll see how that goes. We still have, oh, we got maybe 1 lap to go. Our time is just about out. We are at 46 minutes. So this time by should be the white flag lap. Let's see if I can get some more details. I think there's a flags thing here. See if we can find it. Oh, I think it has to have a flag up there for me to see it. That's probably part of it. Let's see. Title, we don't need a title. Oh, we'll leave the title on. Animation is on. Zoom racing green, white. All right, well, they're coming around now. And the gap is now closing with 1 to go. As Ray is coming across the start-finish line. And here comes Philip. And we seem to be slightly off the track map. Track map may not be right on, might be a little bit off, but I believe we should be on the final lap. Might be 1 more to go. We'll drop back into the lobby, see if we can get some more details. Hey guys, did you get a white flag yet?
No. 2 to go, I think.
Yeah, it should be next time by for the leaders. Keep her running. Good luck. All right, we'll move back up to Ray as he gets to the top of the hill. Yeah, the map might be right. I don't know what was going on down there last lap. Seemed like the map was off just a little bit. But our gap is now 3.5 seconds. Philip is trying to close it up as they're going across the top. Through Skyline, down through the Dipper. No mistakes. 2 laps to go. With now at 3-second gap. As they come out of Forest Elbow here. And you can see Philip in the mirror there. So catching him's one thing, passing him's another. We'll see if he can catch him.
Man.
1 lap to go. Oh, and Joe and Tyler may have had an incident. Let's see what's going on there. Joe is off. If Tyler did something there, that's going to be a 1 lap penalty.
Why you have done that to me in the same corner?
That will probably be a 1 lap penalty. We have to go back to that and look at that as we go back to our leaders coming across the line. And I think I see a white flag on track, although I don't see a flag on my overlay. So obviously I haven't got that one figured out yet. We'll have to get those flags figured out. We'll get them up there for us for next time. But this is the white flag lap. They are coming around for the final time. The gap is 2.7 as they go into Griffiths Bend and up the hill. Philip has had an advantage as they've gone up the hill, and Ray is catching lap traffic. This is going to be interesting. What pans out here is Ray's catching up with Joe Fierro, who had a little tangle with Tyler on the last lap. Oh, and Philip has had a problem. Philip is out. Philip is down. And he is definitely out. He was upside down going up the hill.
I rolled it, trying to push.
Yep, and that will do it for his night. And as long as Ray hangs on to it, he's got himself a victory. That will push Philip down a few spots.
And I was thinking it was too early to say congrats to Ray.
Yeah, it's probably not too early now. As the lap traffic moves by and lets our leader pass. as they come down the hill past the elbow and into the chase for the final time. And down through the chase, through the left-hander, back to the right, down the hill.
Congrats, Ray. Nice win.
Lap 20,
Dominating the
turn
time.
23 on the final time around. As Ray crosses the start-finish line and takes the checkered flag
Is it
for
over?
his
Can I
first
slow
win of the
down now?
season.
Yeah.
And that's the win for Ray. Followed by Joe Fierro. He will finish
You
in
don't
sixth
know-
place,
you
but
don't wanna know
he
what
may
happened
get
behind
his
you.
spot back on that one because
Did a very large
depending on how
flip,
things roll, there is a one-lap
because I knew that
penalty
was my only
for
chance of
causing an
getting it,
incident
is just by
or a drive
pushing
time.
as hard as I possibly could on that last.
So we'll see. As we hear Philip talking about his attempt to get back in, let's jump into the lobby. We'll talk to the guys here at the end of the race. That's a pretty good run there, Philip, but it looks like just a hair short. Coming up the hill through the quarry, ended up on the top.
That was fun.
I had to go all out there to try to stay with Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Good racing you.
And Brandon,
I
nice
think
and
that's the most
smooth.
consistent lap I've ever turned. It was like 207.2 for like 10 laps straight.
For me, it was 206.7, just trying as hard as I could, all in the margin, like, finest the margins, trying to get to you.
Brandon coming in third spot. Oh, ended up in second with the change. Philip dropping back, second spot for Brandon, and I'm guessing he ran a 0x as well.
I did.
So that'll pick up a few extra points. We'll run through the point setups here at the end of the race. Get those posted for everybody.
That was mostly fun. I'll see you guys later. I gotta go find supper.
All right, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
See you,
Good
Jeff.
job tonight. 7th place. Not bad with what was
Just
going
wait
on.
until I show you guys the replay. That was hilarious what I did.
I haven't seen it, but I loved it.
Yeah, I had a few incidents. Had to drop out early. Couldn't handle that top section of the dipper. As soon as I got into it, the top of the hill, I seemed to slide into the wall, and I did it 3 times, and that's all it takes.
I just had, all I was seeing blood, and I was just like, I was 2.5 seconds back from the final
I'm
lap.
going to take a screenshot of that.
2.5 seconds back, and I was just like, I knew it was a long shot, but it's just like, when you're that close to a win, you just want to go as hard as you can, especially because I had clawed my way from 9 seconds back to that point. It's just like, come on. And so then I just went flat. I didn't go far enough over to the side. Hold on, let's see. It was on the Fujitsu corner. Oh, I turned in too early. Hopped the curb, and then just flipped over. Brutal.
The race session hasn't ended yet. Good job, Ray. Nice race.
Hey, thank you. Not bad for 2 months off.
Yeah. Show up and show everybody what's going on, huh?
Whoop that ass.
He's been practicing for 2 months. Nice job, Ray.
No, it's because I only saw you once.
Yeah, you guys all really smooth. I had multiple issues and couldn't get it where I wanted, so
That's
I
what
didn't
she
make
said.
it. But congrats to Ray, good job. Brandon, second position. Didn't
Am I
lead
in the
any
playoffs?
laps. What's that?
Am I in the playoffs now?
Absolutely. Why not?
Playoffs started with the first race of the season.
That's right. That's right. You're in race 2 of the playoffs. You're doing good. Brandon ran that with 0x, so good job for him, Zach.
Is that
Zach-
put Brandon in the points lead?
You
I
know,
think it
Philip,
might.
you ended up in 4th, so it's going to be tight. With
Yeah.
his 0x, that may do it. I'll have to find out
I should have.
how that plays
I
out.
should have. I should have pressed escape faster so I could have finished in front of Zach because I had finished because I ended up finishing 0.8 seconds behind him, but I was just so desperate hoping I could roll back over.
Yeah, it didn't look like you were going to roll back over when I saw it.
I ran a hell of a race.
Yeah,
Finally.
Yeah, Tyler, you had a little contact there with Joe on second to last lap.
I didn't get any notification on my screen that I hit him.
Okay. All right.
I finished with a 3x.
Yes,
I
you did.
I spun out twice, and then that last one, he tried to get inside on me on the chase, and he went too fast into 21, and he put himself around and in front of me.
Okay. Well, we'll review. We're not going to talk about it open here, but we'll if there is anything, we'll take a look at it. But don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
So, but yeah, good race, everybody. That was fun to watch. Top 5 all look pretty solid, and good job for Ray on the victory. So we're gonna bring it down to a close. I'm gonna go ahead and throw points together here, and we'll see how that looks. And we'll see if there's a change at the top. I'm pretty
Philip,
sure.
I think we're going to be tied.
I'm sure
we
people.
might be.
Yeah, inquiring minds want to know.
Is you'll get 29 for 4th place plus 2 for finishing, so 31. I'll get 33 plus 4 points for finishing and 0x, so I'll get 37 to your 31, which puts me up 6, and the points different. No, I'll be in the lead by 2.
Let's see what it does. I'm uploading race results right now. I'll bring it over to the screen for the broadcast. Ray with the win. Brandon with 2nd place, and 0x getting 4 bonus points with 37 points. Philip, you got 31 points. And this will show standings as Brandon Dooley in front by 2.
Oh.
So tight at the top. Mount Panorama, always exciting. Never know what's going to happen.
I just barely hopped a little part of the curb and just boop.
Yeah, Jeff, Zach, and Tyler all leapfrog me in the points. I got pushed back to 8th.
I should have known that 2.5 seconds wasn't going to be doable to make up in a lap. But it's just like when you can see him, you're just trying so hard. But that's a lesson for the rest of the season. It's just when it's like over a second and a half behind, just back it down to the last lap.
Yep. Well, good run, everybody. I posted the points. Those are up there for everybody to check out. Brandon's ahead by 2, and then Joe Fierro in 3rd spot in the points. Moved up 2 tonight. Is only 15 back. And then Ryan is in 4th spot in the points lead after 2 races. Zach jumped up to 5th. Tyler and Jeff are tied for 6th spot. I'm in 8th, tied with Mooney. And everything's really tight. Everything's within just a few points. And after one race, Ray's in 10th spot, just 10 points out of our tie for 8th. So really good run, good racing, good fun. Thanks again, everybody. This is Ron. We'll go ahead and say goodnight from Big Wizard TV here with the Dragonfyre GT3 Challenge. And have a good one. We'll catch everybody on the next one.